Because I'm just heading out for a little self-care day and this video is somewhat impromptu, I just doing a little skin tint, cream blush, and a little brows because y'all are superficial on the internet and y'all not going to be talking about me. So let's focus on what we're really here for, and that's for the fragrances. I'm literally about to head out and go see my girl Katie because I need her to go to work on Myra's feet. To my non-black followers who don't get that, oh well. Fall is just not letting up. The new releases are coming and they are coming strong. But everything hasn't necessarily caught my eye or necessarily caught my chase card. So, I bet I had to clean my glasses. We're going to deep dive into some of these newer fall releases, but I'm also going to share some first impressions of some recent blind buys because cute chaos. But before we do any of that, you already know to make sure that you're subscribed and make sure you hit that notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. After subscribing, turn those post notifications on and setting them to all so you don't miss when I post the next video or when I post a little deal. Make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up and hype it up as well because it's free and it goes such a long way to help support the channel and help us grow. Last but most certainly not least, never ever forget, if you are interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances that we discussed in today's video, to make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box because it really helps support the channel and you already know you're gonna buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, if you're interested in knowing my thoughts on even more fall releases, make sure you keep watching. Now, this first newer fall release we've touched on in a couple of videos, but I've really been spending time with it lately and finalizing my thoughts. Plus, with it being today's scent of the day, as well as me partnering with Clean. Shout out to Clean for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. My scent of the day is the new Clean Reserve Skin Intense. Here is the box. And here is the bottle. This packaging, y'all already know that Clean is going to come with that eco-conscious, sustainable packaging down to the bottle cap every single time. But the scent, like I said, I've been spending time with lately and I'm obsessed. I've already had it on for a couple of hours since, you know, getting up and going on my hot girl plus hot dog walk, but it never hurts. It never hurts to spray a little bit more. Oh my goodness. This gives me everything that I love about the original Clean Reserve Skin, which y'all already know we love here on this channel. Here's my bottle. FYI, Clean, feel free to send me another bottle. This one has gone on to glory, but this new Intense gives me a very similar experience to that, but better. It is deeper, warmer, sweeter. It is sexy. And I find that even though I didn't have a performance issue with the OG, because team overspray, of course, but this lasts and performs even longer to my nose, especially on clothes. Let me go ahead and tell you all some of these notes. It has caramelized sugar, sea salt accord, and bergamot in the opening. As it dries down, you get vanilla, jasmine, and because I don't speak French, I'm going to say it in English, lily of the valley. So it's sweet and warm, yes, but still light, dainty, feminine. This one I definitely find to be more feminine leaning than the original Skin, which I find to be perfectly unisex. And then in the dry down, we have musk, tonka bean, and sandalwood. Yummy, yummy, gourmand goodness, but still refined, still sophisticated, still wearable. It's even got a little creaminess to it. It is definitely more rich and decadent. This smells familiar and new at the same time. I have been loving this for bedtime. I've been loving this for the office. And like you can see, I'm wearing it out to go get my feet done on today. It is delicious and definitely one I highly recommend getting your nose on. If you love the OG, or even if you didn't and you felt like that one was just a little too shower clean and you wanted something with a bit more oomph and a bit more sweetness to it, go ahead and get your nose on this one. Tell Clean I sent you and thank me later. Okay, I'll make sure I have links down below in the description box. Again, today's scent of the day is the new Clean Reserve Skin Intense, and thanks so much to Clean for partnering with me again on this portion of today's video. Moving on to another new fall release that we touched on briefly in a weekly roundup recently. I'll make sure I have that linked up in the cards if you haven't seen it. This is a new release from the 7 Virtues. This is a travel of their new Buttercream Haze release, and I told you all in that video that I've tried a couple of fragrances from the 7 Virtues. I've sampled and tested quite a few, but a gourmand fragrance is the one that actually made me put down my card, okay? This is, as the name suggests, a buttercream fragrance. Very creamy, decadent, sweet vanilla. There's also some bite to it. There's something spicy, maybe something woody or boozy in this. And I also do get the maple in this. There is a very sweet, cakey, gourmand facet to this fragrance. But it's still fragrance. And not to mention, this clean, cruelty-free brand, okay? This packs a punch. I do not have to go ham with the sprays on this, and this lasts, okay? Probably because of how warm and woody and spicy it is, gives it a little depth and longevity, and it also makes it grown, so edible, but a little elegant at the same time, while still having a fun, playful side to it. Edible with an edge. I tested this out in Sephora before the savings event, completely oblivious and completely expecting this to be just another typical gourmand vanilla release, you know, because that's what's popular at the moment. But no, I swiftly had to eat crow on that. This is good. And as a non-gourmand girly, for a gourmand fragrance to be the first investment that I make in this brand is hilarious. So that speaks volumes to how I feel about this fragrance. And I'm really excited to continue spending time with it, getting to know it, and layering it with other things as well, because I do think it's going to be fun to layer with as well. Sound off in the comments if you've tried layering this or if you've added this to your collection. This really impressed me, and definitely one I recommend getting your nose on, and I might have played myself getting a travel of this. But stand by. We're going to continue spending time getting to know her and formulating our thoughts. But another new release, definitely worth getting your nose on for the fall, is the 7 Virtues new Buttercream Haze. Moving on to another newer release that we touched on in a previous video. This one was sent to me from the team at Twisted Lily. And of course, I'll make sure I have my link and discount code for samples as well as full-size bottles down below in the description box for those who want to try or buy. This is another new Xerjoff release. I don't think I showed you all the box in the last video, but this is the, you know, kind of less luxurious Xerjoff packaging. Everybody's trying to save the planet now. There's also a little scarf in here, but moving on to the fragrance. This is Xerjoff's Coro. Love this bottle, and like I told you all, this is my first, you know, hard, newer packaging from Xerjoff, so that's always fun. This I won't be spraying on a tester strip because it's strong enough to not be bothered with a tester strip. This is so fruity, juicy, bright, fun, happy. It's also very musky and ambery. So it's fruity, but with a kick to it. Definitely along the familiar fruity, musky lines of an Herba Pura or an Herba Gold, but maybe a bit more dialed back, a bit more subdued, while still having some punch, some still having some power to it. This is so refreshing, but it also has some warmth and some weight to it. This lasted me all freaking day, and I think I shared in a short with you all when I first sprayed it on myself that I got 2 compliments at the office before lunchtime, child. This is going to be not only with that tropical fruity aspect, a summer scent, but can also cut through some cold, much like her older sisters, Herba Gold and Herba Pura. This one I find to be also much smoother and much more user friendly. Definitely fruity, flirty, fun, but sophisticated and elevated at the same time, which Xerjoff is just an expert at this point. I think this is my 6th Xerjoff, if I'm not mistaken. So I may or may not be a fan of this house, and it is definitely one that I highly recommend getting your nose on. Again, I'll make sure I have samples and full-size bottles linked down below in the description box, as well as a discount code. But another new addition that is great and definitely one I would recommend getting your nose on for the fall is the new Xerjoff Coral. Now, these next couple of scents I picked up during the Sephora savings event, and I have not smelled them at all. These are travel sprays because I am allegedly trying to be responsible, and I had a gift card and decided to go ahead and try out a couple of fragrances that I've had my eye on for quite some time. This first one being, I'm taking the plastic off, sorry. This first brand I've never been able to find in store. They're online only, but I decided to go ahead and finally pick up a travel of Black owned, period, Harlem & Co. perfume company. This is Showgirl, which I believe is one of their newer releases, but I could be lying. Regardless, let's go ahead and crack this open, hopefully without breaking anything, in case I need to take it back. Here we go. Here is the travel of Showgirl. Really pretty. It's got some, you know, giving quality. I low-key want to spray this on my skin. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. I have no idea what this is supposed to smell like. Ooh, but I like it. Ooh, something citrusy, but not necessarily a cleaner type of citrus. Maybe a mandarin. It's got like a little bit of sweetness to the citrus. Still bright, zesty, zingy, but a little sweet. So I would suspect like a mandarin, like I said. Also some warmth, something sweet, maybe like an amber. And it's probably, ooh, yeah, maybe a sandalwood or vanilla. Let me see what the notes are in this. This smells good. Wait a minute. Okay, I was right on the mandarin and the amber. Lavender Diva. Is that? Okay. Now that you mentioned lavender, I do smell something kind of fresh, aromatic, but it's blended so well that it's not giving cleaner or drier sheets. Maybe because of that amber. Wait a minute, hold on, go. This is giving signature fall. I'm feeling like I could wear this right now when I'm getting ready to go get my feet done. I can wear this to the office. This is very pleasant. Subtle, but still there. I'm not feeling like I need to, go hunting for this. And I definitely see why it's called like a fizzy mandarin. There is an effervescence there. Also blending in with that kind of refreshing aromatic lavender, which also is making it kind of zingy and bubbly to my nose. I like this. I might have got the full size bottle of this as well. But okay, hold on, I'm gonna let this continue to dry down on my skin, spend time with it, come back to you with my fully formed thoughts. But first impressions, love at first sniff. Ooh, I should have had known. Because one thing we're not going to do is put out some trash. Come on. Definitely full bottle worthy. Again, I just put it back in the travel spray. But definitely full bottle worthy in my opinion. And one you should absolutely get your nose on for fall. If you just want this is kind of getting clean girl, but clean woman. A little sophisticated. And this line is inspired by the Harlem Renaissance. # Black Excellence. I love to see it. Absolutely going to be exploring more from this house. Just based off of 2 sprays on the back of my hand already. Love this. Now I see why everybody was raving about this. Definitely get your nose on this one for fall. Again, this is black owned Harlem Perfume Company Showgirl. And that's getting even better as it dries down. Let me get through this last new release so I can get to my nail appointment. Last but not least on the list for today's video is Kilian's new Angel Share on the Rocks. This one actually had a travel. Their last Angel Share flanker didn't have a travel, and I just couldn't justify paying the $5. Again, this is a blind buy, so I'm literally taking it out of the plastic so we can see how this smells together. If I can get it out. Here is the travel of Angel Share on the Rocks. And I'm going to go ahead with this one on skin too, because cute chaos. Just put it on. First spray. Back of my hand. Ooh. Okay. I definitely get an authentic Angel Share boozy apple in the background though. After I get, oh, it's some citrus in here. Oh, that, is it lemon? The lemon is so good. It's almost like a bougie lemon, like a yuzu, or like a lemon with like some sugar on top. For those of us that actually like to indulge in a little lemon wedge. Oh my God. It's like the apple pie filling. Because I'm getting spice, I'm getting booziness, I'm getting apple. I'm also getting a little woody warmth in the background as well. But that zesty, is it lemon or maybe some ginger? Oh, this is good. Oh, listen. Oh, this. Damn it. Damn it. There's probably some vanilla in there as well, and that'll probably come through even more as it dries down, settles on my skin. Oh, is there oak moss in this too? Something woody, or sandalwood, or some type of woodiness in the base of this, just to ground it, help it stick around a little longer. But it's still grown, sophisticated, refined, fruity, but elevated. You know what I'm saying? Very much my vibe all year round, but especially in the cooler months. This, Kilian, don't piss me off. I don't even know what else to say. Oh, that's so freaking good. That blend of the woodiness, the booziness, the citrus, that spice. Oh, so good. Hold on, Mama Tresses is calling me. Back to what I was saying. This is wafted in the air too, not talking my hands. So this is good, and I'm kind of upset about it because this is not cheap. I actually prefer this to the original Angel Share, which you all know I don't have in my collection, because I prefer Amouage Overture Woman to be my boozy apple scent. It's because it's a bit more elevated, and it's also not as literal as Kilian Angel Share. This, as well as the Angel Share Parody Flanker, which I also happen to have a decant of here, I prefer to the OG DNA. While it still has that OG DNA in the background, this is better. I will continue spending time with this, getting to know it, but I'm really glad that I picked this up during the Sephora savings event, and definitely recommend you pick it up. Let me know your thoughts, especially since they actually have a travel size of this flanker of Angel Share. So sound off in the comments if you've tried this or any of the other Angel Share. If you're an Angel Share stan, if you got all of them, sound off in the comments. But definitely one I recommend getting your nose on for fall is the new Angel Share on the Rocks flanker. All right, hopefully the abundance of cute chaos in this video somehow comes together and it sees the light light of day. And hopefully you all enjoyed debriefing on some of these newer fall releases that I've added to my collection. Definitely sound off in the comments and let me know your thoughts if you've tested or tried any of these fragrances, or if you have them in your collection. And of course, if you are interested in adding them to your collection, please make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps me out. I need to leave for my nail appointment, but before I do, after you comment on this video and on your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, I literally need to start right now, so I can get out of here on time. I gotta put on lotion first, because y'all not gonna be talking about me. Very no makeup. Moving on to another new release that we touched on in my most recent. These retainers is beating my ass. Woo, got to go.